What's up, guys? Eric Mac Lain here, checking in with you. Another episode of Inside the Helmet. We're going to do a little different things here inside the helmet today. A little film review. We're going to go to the defensive side of the football, and we're going to look at the Miami Hurricanes. Who are we talking about? Rueben Bain, the baddest dude on the planet. I think the best football player in all of college football. A couple of these clips are going to show you why. This guy is an absolute animal. He is so fun to watch, and we've known that for years, right? But he really took over this game late. So let's just jump into it and kind of look at a couple of different things. We're going to look at his pass rush first, how he kind of altered the game late, and then we're going to look at his run stopping ability, which is maybe even more insane to see how this guy does it, how he affects the play. So let's jump into it. Let's look at his pass rush here. He's going to be on this side of your screen. Big number 4, hard to miss. That Terminator looking arm. I mean, this guy's coming off the edge in a hurry. And what's interesting about these plays you're about to see, we've got about 6 plays here from a pass rushing perspective. These are all in the third quarter and on. He turned it up a notch. When his team needs him the most, when those guys are moving the ball a little bit, he turns it up. He goes Super Saiyan mode, and it's really fun to watch. So let's just see how cerebral this cat is. So you see him out here. You know, he's a heavy technique right over top of the tackle, but he sees this tight end right here. And as soon as the ball snaps, he feels him. He knows. So if this guy's coming down, if this tight end's coming down to block me, Ruben's like, wonder what's going to happen. Does a great job shifting outside. And then watch the acceleration. This dude, I mean, this is running the hoop. This is what you do all winter, all spring, all summer training, getting outside, not losing that contain. Tommy Castellanos is as mobile as it gets, and he knows I cannot lose containment on this guy. Does a great job. Tight end, you have no chance to block him, and he's right there affecting this play. And guess what happens? He gets in his quarterback's face. He alters his pass. Pick. Huge turnover. Huge play by Rueben Bain and the things that he's going to do there. You're going to see him to the right of your screen there again in the scary 4-point stance. He's just so dynamic. So he's going to kind of go with speed up the field. He's swiping those hands as tenacious as it gets, translates to power. Then he's just going to duck inside. Lucky the offensive lineman doesn't get a holding penalty right here. He's kind of falling down. Maybe it's hard to see, but obviously impacts the play. Tommy wants time. He's looking for his guy. Now he has to run, dance around, do his thing. Ruben is just such an impactful guy, such a force down here. This is literally the very next play. Again, you're going to see Ruben out wide right here, kind of to the right of your screen in that 2-point stance now. So we go 4-point to 2-point. Great jump off the ball, and just look at the chop. I mean, this guy that he's going against is huge, long arms, really big body, and he's just swiping those hands away. He's doing a double hand swipe, double over, get your hands off of me. Let me get upfield again. Little bit of a shoulder turn there. Wonder how that happened. But does a good job trying to retrace his steps, spin back. Obviously, Tommy's super dynamic. Actually throws a touchdown here. Really good strike by Tommy Castellanos. Kind of a no-look pass to his guy in the back of the end zone. Good play by him. All right, here's Ruben right outside this goalpost. You're not going to block him with a tight end. This is one thing that like drives me nuts as an offensive guy. That's a werewolf. That's as good as it gets in all of college football. And you're putting an undersized tight end on him and maybe a running back. That ain't working. That's not going to help. There's no I mean, he's playing with him. Look, he just tosses this guy. Get out of my way. And he's going through the running back. See you later. Right in Tommy's face, forcing the issue, forcing him to throw early. Great job by Tommy. Again, dynamic quarterback. All right, 3rd and 8 here. You see how wide he is. I mean, this is a wide 9 to the right of your screen. Big old gap here. He's putting his ears back. He's pinning him down. And again, this is a time where, FSU is down a bunch here. So everyone knows they're throwing the football. So Ruben can kind of tee off. Really good job kind of dancing with him. So he shows that power. He takes that jab step right there. And that tackle probably initially thinks, here comes a long arm. Here comes some power. But Ruben kind of counters, does kind of like a stutter step basketball move and the double rip. Jump through there, get to the quarterback, hits him, makes you feel him. Really good play. Good play by Tommy. There's a trend here right now. These two guys are battling it out. Really good job by all involved. All right, so this one's interesting. I'm going to back it up to the all 22 here because you cannot see Ruben when you do the end zone view. So he's wide again. He's outside 3rd and 5. He's standing up. He's coming, needs to blitz. Watch what this guy does at your top of your screen there. Boom, does a nice dip move here. So he's been doing the double slap and then the chop. He's been doing the double slap and then the rip, chop the hands off of him. But right now, he's just doing a little bit of a dip. He's just getting under that guy, getting to the quarterback, affecting what he does. Again, hitting him, bringing him to the ground. Let's go see kind of the back end of it here. You'll see it when it gets in play to the tackle on the right-hand side of your screen over here. Really good job chopping that hand off of him, getting low, getting underneath where that tackle cannot get to. He's got to go either jump him, he's got to jump out there, which leaves you really exposed, but you have that help from the guard. And I'd like to think that 64 knows this is a monster right here. I've got to get on my horse in a hurry. You like to see him slide a little bit more so that tackle can maybe get out there a little bit quicker, or you got to go vertical faster. Like you see his legs stop right here. As soon as your feet stop, you're dead, especially against a guy like that. And then you see the hit that Reuben's able to get, kind of slings him around, ragdolls him to the ground there. Just impressive stuff by Rueben Bain. I mean, this guy has such a high motor, has such a plethora of moves. I mean, he's getting coached by Jason Taylor every day. I mean, what are we talking about? NFL Hall of Famer, Miami Dolphin legend. Like, and those guys work, man. They beat each other up. You know, Jason's out there like dying pregame trying to help these guys, but he knows what it takes. He knows what it takes to get them ready for that moment. And hey, there's few people better to learn from than that guy. Probably no one, to be honest, when you see his skill set. All right, let's go back in and let's look at some run stops. So this is the first play of the game. Rueben Bain here on the right of your screen, big defensive end. I just want to see his power, okay? This guy is strong. You're going to see him kind of get there with the offensive tackle and just boom. It's almost like he's blocking him. He's just going to throw him away. Get out of here, man. No shot. That offensive tackle, he's trying to replace, he's trying to replace his hands. I've been there, brother. It's tough, especially when you're going against a werewolf like this. Reuben just throws him to the side, gets in on the tackle there. Really impressive play. All right, Reuben here, a little bit tighter, heavy technique here. He's got a tight end with him, this tackle does. Reuben goes to the outside, shucks that guy, see you later, and just look at him waiting here. What do you think Tommy's thinking right here when he sees that? He's like, oh, no, like, this is not good. That's not the guy we want to read, okay? That's not the guy you want to put in an adverse situation. This is probably not ending up well for you. He tries to backtrack back. Keem Mesidor just there waiting. But Reuben, you know, he put the fear of God in him right there, kind of being ready to go. Okay, again, Reuben to the right. Strong dude, man. He is an absolute beast. The defense is right. Again, trying to read this guy. It's not going to be in your favor. Like, he is a great player. He's going to shuck that guy, get his eyes straight to Tommy, sees this exchange, and then he's collapsing. He's making the play. It's hard to do. You're better off just trying to block him instead of trying to trick him or try to go around him. We're going to see him over on the right side of the defense, the left side of the offensive line here. Power, tossing that guy backwards, getting in on the play. I love the motor. So this is, you know, close to a stalemate. He actually gets him going a little bit backwards. So that's a win for the defense. But this lineman thinks, yeah, I got him. I got him blocked. He's not going anywhere. Well, bad news, the rest of the party didn't do their job, and they're collapsing, and then Reuben makes the play. This dude has a nose for the football. He is so tenacious. He's going to find his guys. He's going to find where he's supposed to go, and he's going to get back there. He's going to get his nose on the football. So here you see him out wide again, kind of like a 6 technique, 7 technique out there, however you want to look at it. And just look at the power. I mean, his hands are inside. He's hitting you first, pushing you backwards, and then just blowing off, making a tackle for loss. I mean, this guy is such a freak. He is so strong, has such good instincts, just pounces on him like a tiger. Get down. It's really fun to watch a guy like Rueben Bain who does both get after the quarterback, hit the runners at a super high pace. He's as dynamic as it gets. This guy, in my opinion, is going to be close to the number 1 overall draft pick. It's going to come down to need. I know everybody wants quarterback, and hey, maybe that's Carson Beck, right? Maybe he takes that spot. But if you need a war daddy, if you need a guy that can alter your defense and give you your all, and super versatile, put him at defensive end, put him at 3 technique, move him around. He can do that, and he's shown that at Miami throughout his entire career. Rueben Bain's getting Heisman votes, I guarantee it, at the end of the year. He's going to win a bunch of awards. This guy is an absolute freak. So we'll keep doing these things. Really appreciate you guys tuning in and hanging out with us. But until next time, we'll see y'all.